It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Charlotte. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And this not going to work at all. He'll dive, get what he can. We're going to lose yardage on this play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Young. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is gonna be a loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. First guy missed, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. Back deep for the Bucs, their speedster, Trey Palmer. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. 2nd down throw for Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. On play action, Mayfield going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And this will gain a couple of yards, up to the 22-yard line. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And he's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. The shotgun. Mayfield. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to.
It's at 2nd and goal. They send Godwin in motion. A give, and here's White. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad White out of the backfield. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
On the return, here comes Blackshear. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Chris Braswell there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Give inside, it's Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nice pickup here to the back. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Some big plays in their future.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Buccaneers are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. Young. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Third and long. Now Young. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll run it here with Edmonds. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. Back with more from Charlotte after this. On first and 10, here's Baker. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So
and he'll take it on in. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta have it.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick-6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick-6.
On the return, here comes Blackshear. Just shy of the 30. First and 10. To throw, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And finally, we see this offense find a little bit of life here early in this first half. They've struggled to get anything going early on, but at least this play has them on the move. Now, can they finish this drive and finally put some points on the scoreboard here in the first half?
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelce. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Carolina. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers try to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Whoa. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Buccaneers 24, Panthers 7.
Game's not over, you know. Why are you giving up? What are you guys doing?
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Drive begins with a run by White. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. 2nd and 7. On the ground is Edmonds. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Evans working free. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now, faking the give. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By was able to get through his progression to his check down. He ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Buccaneers 45-yard.
Another try with Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
They'll try and run it with Brooks.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They go play action with Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And this one is pulled in. What a grab. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. On first down is Mayfield. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop it.
That is caught. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Catch made by Thielen. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, they go with Brooks. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Young.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
33-yard line.
Here's Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. 29 yards in all, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
This one complete to Palmer. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Trey Palmer, touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for...
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion. Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On the handoff, it's White running right. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and it would be some...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here is 1st and 10. To throw is Young. He keeps it himself. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. On first down, it's White. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with White. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. They'll try to run with White. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the home